Hey everybody, it is a Saturday night and I'm going to make some dessert. I have in this bowl, I have 1.5 teaspoons of Carrie's Gold grass-fed butter. And what we're going to be making is a mug cake. Well, I don't have regular coffee mugs. We shop at IKEA here. I have these shaped coffee mugs, which doesn't really work great for a mug cake. So we're just going to do a low, shallow cake in this like pretty bowl I got today. Cookers, isn't that cute? But so I'm going to do it in here. So this is 1.5 teaspoons of butter. It's going to be, we're going to let it sit to soften just a little bit. But in the meantime, to let you know what we're going to be making, we're going to be making strawberry shortcake. So this is going to be a vanilla mug cake. It's made in the microwave. Keto Connect has the recipe on their website. It's a video called Delicious or Nutritious. So they make a protein cake and then they make a, just a regular delicious cake. So the delicious one is the one we're making. So we're going to combine all of the flours in this, and we're going to do, and this is just individual servings. So I'm going to make two, of course, but I'm going to do one at a time. So we're going to get in our almond flour and work around because, it can get kind of clumpy, but try to get as unclumpy as possible without having to sift. So we need three tablespoons of almond flour, like just 3 good tablespoons. And like I said, I'm trying to stay away from the clumpy stuff. Okay, got 3 tablespoons of almond flour. Then we're going to get some baking powder. I got new contacts today, people, so work with me. I can't see. We're 1/4 teaspoon because this is an individual size. So we're going to get us 1/4 teaspoon. When you're baking, you want your measurements to be as accurate as possible. And then we're going to put in our 1/4 teaspoon. Oh, 1/8. So we're going to do half of that. 1/8 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. So put that in there. Let's close my little, love this thing. Close that. Okay, so, and we're also going to get our erythritol, which if you're looking just in a regular grocery store for erythritol, you're going to find Swerve. Swerve comes in 2 different kinds. We're going to get the granular for this. I also have the confectioner, which is more for frostings. But we're going to use 2 tablespoons of erythritol. So we're going to get in here. We're going to get, oh, that was not a good scoop. Okay, here, let's do this again. Okay, 1. Okay, 2 tablespoons of erythritol. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and mix this around. Get these dry ingredients all mixed together. Make sure there's no clumps. I know, I'm terrible at this camera thing, so let's push it back there. So I'm going to make sure there's no more clumps in here. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to put this butter in the microwave for just a few seconds and try to soft melt it, because what we don't want is to add our egg and to scramble it. So give me just a second. We'll start the next step. Okay, here we go. Get my little microphone because I don't have a big fancy setup like those big league YouTubers do. Okay, so we've got all of our dry ingredients in here. We're going to add our vanilla and our melted butter. So here's our butter, which also kind of graces the bowl for me. So double whammy, 1 less dish to wash. So we've got that, and we need our vanilla, which we're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of this as well. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, there's our 1/4 teaspoon. Party foul. All right, got it. All right, so that's in there. I want us to mix this well. It starts making kind of looks like a dough more than a cake mix, but it will change. Okay, so we're going to bind this well. Now we're going to add in our egg. It doesn't say the egg needs to be at room temperature or anything like that, but I usually like to let my eggs just sit a little tiny bit. And let's just go ahead and mix this in really well. So now it's more like a batter. Get in there. Okay, so here we go. A little bit more. Okay. Now the secret ingredient. We're going to keep it secret because Sid doesn't like sour cream. Okay, so we're going to get one. Let me wipe this off. One and a half. I'm going to beat this in. Remember, we melted the butter in our little bowl that we're going to use to cook this in. So we are going to reuse that bowl and not put any additional non-slip stuff in there because it already has that. So we're going to, this is all whipped in really good. I'm going to go ahead and put this into my fancy little bowl here. Okay, so set that aside. All right, so this is going to go into the microwave for 90 seconds. And yes, I said microwave. It was not a misprint. So while that's microwaving, I'm going to clean up. I'm also going to pull out my strawberries. Now, in my carb app, it says like 4 large strawberries. That's a serving. So I'm going to take 4 average size strawberries and I'm going to cut them up. And I'm going to put a tablespoon of granulated erythritol on there and about 10 drops of stevia. That's going to macerate the strawberries and make it like strawberries and shortcake, but with absolutely no guilt. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to take some heavy whipping cream, which you see right here. And again, with some confectioners erythritol and some drops of stevia, we're going to make some fresh whipped cream to go with our strawberry short mud cake. It's going to be delicious and so healthy. Okay, now I'm going to start processing the strawberries. Say hi, Zane. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Okay.
I don't actually know what Tony's cooking.
Strawberry shortcake.
Sounds nice.
Okay, I'll call you when it's ready.
Okay.
Bye. All right. And off he goes. Back to the YouTube dungeon. So I'm just going to take these 4 healthy strawberries. Cut them up. Got it. Go ahead and... There's one. I'm just going to cut up these strawberries. Probably don't need to bore you with this chopping, but it's not really going to take that long. So the mug cake or bowl cake or however you want to call it, since I cooked it in a bowl, is already done. I am going to take it out of the microwave here in just a second. I am going to start the whipped cream. Well, the whipped cream I'm going to do over at my kitchen mixer. So might not have video of that, but if you need further tutorial on making whipping cream, you can just inbox me or message me or leave a comment. And I am going to tell you I'm going to use some stevia and some confectioners swerve, which is erythritol. So I just think the two together make a better, and it's just kind of to taste, and just adding a tiny pinch of salt will help those flavors come out. So here's my 4th strawberry in the bowl. And we're going to take some of our granular. What did I do with my spoon? We're just going to get us a good spoonful. Yeah, my computer wants to turn off. I guess a good spoonful of granulated. Just sprinkle it. Maybe half of that. That's a lot. Okay. Sprinkle it on. Stir this. Probably set this aside. Let it what I call well, it's called macerate. So it kind of lets like the sugar, combine with the fruit. You can't do a whole lot of berries, so I'll probably like half this with Sid. So Sid and I'll half it, or Zane will come in and take some of it. But we're not. This is supposed to be a single serving, but being on keto, we obviously want to be mindful of our intake. So I am going to get our mug cake out. I'll show you guys when I get it out here, and then I'm going to start making the whipped cream. I'll be back once the whipped cream is ready, and we'll plate it all up. Okay, everybody. Yes, I had some frustration with the whipped cream, but we finally got it going on. So I put a half of a tablespoon of erythritol or swerve, and then I used about 10 drops of stevia. We have our strawberries, our strawberries here that have been macerating, and here is our mug cake. Actually turned out pretty delicious looking. We're gonna try it out. Okay, so we're gonna spoon our strawberries over the top. Let them fall as they will. Looking all natural and beautiful. So here we go. We got that. Let's get a spatula here for, me and this whipped cream. I don't have patience, so I'm like, it's probably should have been whipped a little more, but you know what? This is going to work. So here is our finished dish. Keto Strawberry Shortcake. 90-second mug. About 10 minutes macerating. Plate still hot from the cake. But here is our whipped cream. A little sprig of mint would make this beautiful, but look at this yummy deliciousness. So I'm going to go give this a Sid and let him taste it. But to me, can't go wrong. Keto-friendly strawberry shortcake.